Hello and welcome to Bromance to 3 Gamers. I'm Mike.
I'm Bob.
I'm last again. The fuck?
We'll get on that. That's all. I mean, get on a level that is equal to or par.
Suck my dick? I think that's my response to you.
Alright, we got Magoichi Psycho.
What? That's what that did?
Yeah, you convinced him to join.
Oh.
Yeah, he was working there, but you convinced him to join us.
There, it's behind Bob.
Reinforcements in case we're attacked.
Alrighty.
Alone, motherfucker.
Well, he's got a mountain between the capital and us, so we should be fine. As you probably have noticed, we're playing Samurai Warriors Empires.
4.
Exactly. It's the stuff you guys wanted but never asked for.
Oh yeah, they never did.
I'm
ask, did they?
suggesting for a mock battle, man, and to increase death.
Yeah, that's all I wanted. We're gonna get rid of...
Get rid of fish.
Yeah.
Let's see which one we have set as our target.
Doesn't matter.
We just get extra fame when we take the target.
I mean, is it gonna kill us?
Does it really matter?
And besides,
It
the
doesn't,
next 2
it's
castles we can get, we can then upgrade our
Bob.
shop, I think. Or upgrade
Remember
our
what we
things.
talked about beforehand?
Yeah.
The same things we could do.
Just, yeah, that, you know what that's called? When you're talking to 2 people who also understand what you're talking about, but are just like, no, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Do you know what that's called?
Spouting options.
No, it's called being a backseat gamer!
I think you're all alone in this.
We're all in this to fuck.
They got a 12,000 advantage on you. You take the whole supplies. I'm not gonna.
Let's do this!
Who's gonna bitch and moan? He used all the supplies. Mwah.
Alright.
Oh, well, you're only outnumbered by 5,000 by now, so you only get 1 upways arrow, so you can... It's not terrible.
I don't have any reduce the time it takes for enemy officers to... Yes! No, what am I doing?
No, that
You
brings
can
ours
do
back then.
+1
No, it reduces
to
the time
time.
it takes for enemy officers to return to the battlefield.
It's so you can
Oh.
then kill them faster.
Come on, man. You've been playing this game longer than both of us, but yet you made a rookie mistake like that. God, I just lost faith in you.
It's okay, I'll win it back by doing something stupid.
No, you'll lose it even harder by doing something stupid.
And Bob got Masayuki executed. What?
Oh, it's okay. Who's that put in charge now?
Yes!
Nisahide?
Oh my god. Attack! You may have the advantage in numbers, but I have the advantage of the formation this
Oh, hey, it's
time.
Dante.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I guess who goes next?
I don't know, but I'm rocking this advantage right now.
You can go next if you want, Mike, just so we can,
I can take the capital.
yeah.
Hey, Dante!
I'm just gonna throw it out
I'm
there,
sure
man.
that... Oh, that sucks, and I just killed Dante.
That's alright, there's another one nearby.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, Toto. Nay, Toto, don't do this. Toto.
KS and Mike Blackbeard.
Toto.
KS and Mike
Toto.
Blackbeard.
Toto. Nay, Toto, get the hell away.
They got it.
Thank God. I was like, get the hell away, guys. Oh, there's no one there. And there's no... Oh, wait. I still didn't take that base? Alright.
You know what I just realized? The actual canon to this story is hilarious.
There's a cannon.
Yeah. If we go by how the bromance is played out, the story itself is ridiculous. Bob has tried his hardest to be the best. I got through by doing stupid shit. You have worked the hardest to get there. He gets no credit for all the work he's done, even though we have forced him to lead every battle.
I am the best retainer. Because I show up in everything Masayuki does.
Well, because you invited him to your wedding.
So, yeah, but Mike was a strategist.
I was
For
the
He wasn't at the
longest
wedding.
time.
I was the
I mean,
strategist.
yeah.
for
Wasn't
a
I
long
at that
time.
wedding?
Yeah.
I was at the wedding. That was great.
Me and Mike had a falling out. I thought there was a guy around here that I could attack.
There was. The other guys took him.
God damn it, I only got a minute left.
You could call a horse and run to Nene.
Come on, game. I just want to take this base. I just want to be sworn. I want to be friends with Tadakatsu fucking Honda.
Sworn brothers with Tadakatsu Honda.
Okay, hold on. There's gotta be someone on the field.
I thought there was one over by Nene.
There was, but
Okay, there's
he's
one.
there. So I would say if you go up and then down here. There you go, you got it.
I will fly into this one area. Oh wow, it's even better. He's running.
He's running into you guys.
Oh, thank God, he's actually.
Oh, and
avoiding.
somebody actually showed up in the castle next to you too. So worst comes to worst.
No, I'm gonna take him out right there. Cause... Oh, it's Date.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Masamune showed up.
There we go. All right, I don't.
Nope.
You KSing assholes! Come
Oh
on.
wait, go to where Nene is, cause there's somebody who just showed up.
Reinforcements.
Yeah, you should be able to get something out of it. At least.
Oh, it's Yoshitsugu.
And there's two of them.
Yes!
Oh, that's
He
what
killed the one he didn't even aim for.
Oh, I didn't care. Oh. Thank you. Wife, I'm glad you didn't.
I'm glad you were incompetent.
I'm glad you didn't KS me. Like some
Or
other
the guy you're
douchebags.
trying to be friends with. Might as well be nice to him, Nene. Tadakatsu's gonna be over all the time after they're friends. They've got a new formation.
Alright. What am I? Oh, wow. It doesn't even... Wow, weird. Wow, this is happening. Kambe Kuroda.
Yeah, he basically has everybody from Kyushu and the south end of the island.
Whoa, who are you?
Is that where he started? Or no?
He did start down there.
Team Muso!
He started in and around his natural starting area, which was confusing.
What do they got? They have that.
Yeah, they got fish.
Then we're gonna bring Tenko Muso! Now we heal. Healing is half the fun.
Exactly.
I don't know who you are, friend.
Although he also got a lot of the not Kanto region. Oh yeah, pretty much the Kanto region.
Alright, what am I looking at?
He's got Tokugawa, he's got Nobunaga. He's
Ooh,
got,
it's a Shimazu.
Yep. I like recruiting them just because they sometimes recommend.
Ieyasu! How you doing, man?
They sometimes recommend the.
a guy stole the base that Tadakatsu worked so hard to take.
That's okay. How do we solve that problem?
Take it back.
Exactly. But before I take it back,
Get ninja or rifle.
I completely forgot what I
hey,
thought.
Kambe Kuroda, if I catch
You like
you, I'm
taking
gonna
the
kill you.
Shimazu because
Oh yeah, because they recommend the Lauren ambush strategy, and that is a great way to start a battle.
Hey, so if I catch you, I'm gonna kill you.
Tanuki?
I'm gonna kill all of them.
I don't know.
Even the scary Grim Reaper with the crystal
Oh,
ball?
especially him. He took my base. Dude, have we not already established that I'm the owner of this group right now? Doesn't matter the inconvenience or how much. If you screw me once, you're on the shit list forever. And I will dedicate every waking hour to fucking you.
I don't
And
know.
Toshie.
Oda did have a
Toshie...
Oda
who?
did have a-
Toshie Maeda?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I like him. Bob, I play favorites. That's why I'm not a good leader. I will actively play favorites.
and that is why you are the woo.
Exactly.
You know who I really loved and missed? Me, sir, Lu Su, your greatest diplomat ever? No, fuck you, I hate you. Zhou Yu wouldn't have lost this battle, not like you fucking idiots.
You know what? At that point, I'm more like Liu Bei. Because Liu Bei openly says, I would trade all of you fucks for Guan Yu. I would trade every single one of you for Guan Yu back. What about me, brother?
You know, Zhang Fei also died. Guan Yu's dead, though!
No.
Fuck the drunk. I miss Guan Yu.
I miss my officer killer.
There's Cao Cao. I die now, too. Guan Yu was so awesome. My lord, Zhang Fei's dead. I hate him!
Maybe that's why I like Zhang Fei more. Also because of his playstyle. Just because it...
Everybody hates Zhang Fei.
Even though he was actually pretty ballin'.
Oh yeah, he scared away, I forget how many guys, just by shouting at them.
They suggest there's like, oh, he scared away most of the forces.
Essentially, it's the story of he held off against an entire battalion.
Yep, he just stood at the other end of the bridge and yelled at them.
He stood at the front of the bridge.
Oh, okay.
He literally stood either at the front
He
or at the
stood
middle of the bridge.
He stood between them and the bridge, and then when shit got real, he destroyed the bridge and said, fine, now you'll fight me.
I believe that's also the same battle where Zhao Yun is recognized as the personification of courage.
Yeah, because he
Yeah,
ran.
because he ran back to get Liu Bei's son, right?
Yeah.
Yep, even though in retrospect, bad call.
Well,
The one he
Even
looks nice on the
even
stamp.
Liu Bei said that.
Yeah, he did
Oh.
say that.
You are going to be called the personification of bravery because
He
you went
actually
back to
yelled at him.
save this fucking jughead of a child.
Apparently he even yelled at him
Yeah.
for going back to save Liu Shan.
Yeah, he didn't want him to. He didn't care about Liu Shan.
Yeah, he thought,
he'd rather have Zhao Yu.
Exactly, which is the same adjective as, having Guan... It's the same as having Guan Yu. Fuck everyone else. I want my Guan back.
Okay, we're both in geese.
Thank you for that update. As if I
No,
didn't
I was-
see it.
No, I
was saying it for myself. I was wondering why our weapons stopped glowing.
Then here's a little thought. It's called inner voice.
yes.
I do it too, Bob.
But it's
Bob,
okay.
you need to talk more. Bob, shut up. Use your inner voice.
Bob?
Bob, turn around while I take my pajama pants off and put on some real pants so we can go get Chick-fil-A.
Okay, first of all,
Well, I mean,
that was for your benefit.
Yeah,
so
that
don't
last
even-
one was to help you. I mean,
So unless you really wanted to see my package while I was getting undressed and make you feel ashamed of yourself, then, fine. You had me in everything but that one, because that one made it seem like I was doing you the favor. But if you wanted...
made him seem like a dick for a little bit, then you picked the one time when he was being a decent human being.
And Bob, I demand you to say stuff when it's prevalent and not about the game.
Prevalent.
If you press the circle button, you'll get a moose out. No! Really? Thank you! I would have
It's
never
okay.
known.
It's alright. No need to kill each other. We're almost done.
Yeah, Wu and Shu can get along. History tells us that.
Yeah! I'll just sit here and, stockpile until you guys realize that I truly am the true threat.
No, Josh is the true threat.
Yeah, but who do you think Josh works for? Josh, but you know what?
So technically I was
At
right.
the moment, he is employed by me.
So he is the bigger threat. I did call it.
Yeah.
You see, Bob, there's a difference. I don't want you to shut up when you're bringing up interesting topics or something funny. That's cool. I tell you to shut up when it's shit like... Did I have chicken? I think I had chicken. I think it was with rosemary. Rosemary's delicious. Hey, guys. I won't be able to do this anymore. My name's Bob.
Oh, he doesn't even tell me the thing I want.
Oh, sorry. Did he deserve...
I mean, he didn't have any retainable things, so who cares? Let him die. I will now paint a picture of how horrible my life
Hey, look!
is.
It's the two retainers and the strategist.
I love how you and I are the same height. Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. Hold on, autoplay.
I was staring at Masayuki. Now I'm just staring off into the distance. You know who I'm glad's not here? Hashiba. Hey, Hashiba. What about Bob? What about Bob?
What about who? Bob.
I'll remember this, you bastard.
Bob, say something interesting.
Now, you can't just dare me like that.
Mike, dare me to say something interesting.
I dare you to do that thing you asked me to dare you to do.
Exactly. Did you know that nymphomania means you like sex constantly? Did you know that? Did you know that if like a chick wants you to just jam her vajayjay with your meat rod, you could be a nymphomaniac?
Yes? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, man.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Exactly.
Alright, I'll start aiming more lowbrow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were high class in this
Go
shit.
for the low hanging fruit.
No, I want to. No, you know what, Bob? Think of something high class to talk about, and I will match you with it. Go on. You don't have to do it now. Before this video is over, though.
Oh yeah. What
So-
do I have to say? Just the one thing.
God, you suck, Bob.
What? What about what?
In the butt.
Oh.
What?
Oh, shnikes.
In the butt.
What? No, I was reading about Total War.
Damn it.
Is that the thing with the,
That's a thing, Mike. That's a thing. Actually, Josh would actually play.
is that the thing with the Vikings, the samurais, and the knights? Or am I thinking of something else? Okay, yeah.
They changed the Chaos Warriors from being the pre-order DLC to the first free DLC. Honestly, I think that's just something Sega needs to really get like better. Like they are not good with DLC.
Sega?
Yeah, like without a doubt, they are horrible.
I haven't paid much attention to Sega DLC, but I
with
haven't
their
paid too
products.
much attention to the Sega games for a while.
Sega to Sanchiro.
What do we want to attack? Want me to attack them to the capital?
I got this.
Okay, well, I was gonna attack the capital. That was gonna be my big move.
Okay.
I wanted to be sure.
No, all right. Well,
I didn't want to. I didn't want to
I
stop
got
on your
one
feet.
more move.
Yeah, I know.
I got one more thing before I can, make Tadakatsu my friend.
All right. I didn't know if you wanted to take over more stuff. You're gonna circle around. Good. That works. Thank you kindly.
Let's see
Did you
how.
pick the right territory? You should have been able to call reinforcements. I thought.
No.
No. He's attacking a different one
Yes.
Oh, okay.
to make Tadakatsu his biffle.
Is you must not withdraw in the face of difficulty and danger, especially if you have your friends with you. I told God, you can make me clanless, lordless, and friendless. But here I stand now, non-clanless, non-homeless, and non-friendless. But non-best friend tying the card of this. We're best friends? Oh my god, yes, we are!
Oh man.
Wow, they don't outnumber me by much.
Because they get hurt by a lot of things too.
I'm gonna start off with an arrow.
Makes sense. Nice level.
I'm gonna...
Oh, that's interesting. I actually got to watch that. Ye hold most impossibly powerful character of all time in Marvel is getting his own spin-off series.
Alright, the one is Spirit...
Apocalypse?
No.
Apocalypse.
No, John knows who the most powerful character is in the entire series.
Really?
They're giving the Punisher his own series.
What? Is it another Netflix thing?
Yeah. Basically, the guy who played the Punisher in the Daredevil one, they're giving his own spin-off series. But you know what? They're also doing Luke Cage and, whatchamacallit, so...
They make sense because they're part of the secret whatever. I think they're part of the Secret War.
Fist or whatever. Or...
Yeah, they're like the guys, you know, who don't take on the big mains, but they're like, oh wow, again.
The side main.
You know.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Like the small time guys, you know, nothing like Spider-Man level, who, you know, occasionally deals with
very more
very
regional stuff as opposed to just citywide.
Exactly.
But yeah, they're giving the Punisher his own. You know, the Punisher, the guy who's beating freaking everybody.
I still love that when.
Yeah, I remember he showed up for at least. Actually, I think he was part of the Spider-Man series. One of the Spider-Man series. He showed up for a little while. He got his own arc. I just remember. I forget if it was the. I think it was the Fantastic Four show where there was one episode where Galactus showed up, and they were trying to talk him into leaving, and then Ghost Rider just rides up on his motorcycle. Like, the Fantastic Four are talking to Galactus, who is very tall, so they're on top of a building, and Ghost Rider is just on his motorcycle in the street at the bottom of the skyscraper, and they can talk to him. It's like, who are you? I'm the Ghost Rider. I show up wherever there's injustice. He does nothing and says nothing else for the rest of the episode. And like, okay, now I know about Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
That is all. What that is Ghost
That
Rider.
is Ghost Rider's like.
That's Ghost Rider in a nutshell, dude.
That's his whole
He
character.
just shows
arc.
up where there's injustice, but doesn't actually.
Yeah, he's nothing, you know, like the Nicolas Cage version of him.
Well, you mean where he does stuff and makes silly faces into the camera?
Yeah, he's not like that actually. He's a very serious character. He doesn't really like to play. He doesn't really like to fuck around with people.
Well, I mean, would you? You're,
No.
you're
That and, you know, he's not a minion of the devil. Oh, hey, look, it's Bob's guy. He got tricked by Dormammu, who essentially should be the devil, but he's not.
Oh, speaking of the superhero movies, did you guys see the new...
Nope. I just stopped
Which-
it right there because I guarantee you I didn't.
Well, which movie?
Batman vs. Superman.
No.
I guarantee you I didn't see that.
Martha!
Martha.
It's a meme from it. Apparently, there's a really stupid moment where Batman and Superman are chit-chatting, and Superman mentions that his mother's name is Martha, and Batman has a freaking meltdown over it. He's like, "Why did you have to say Martha? Martha!" Because his mother's also named Martha. And he's like, "Oh, I can't handle it!"
It's when they're fighting, I think, where Superman says he has to win so that he can save his mom, who's been kidnapped by Lex Luthor. It's played by a very disappointing actor, but we can get to that
How
later.
did you see the movie?
What?
Did you see the? Okay, then never mind.
I didn't see the movie.
No, I'm sorry. He just goes by a very disappointing actor. I'm like, man, you don't get the right to say that unless you saw the fucker act.
He didn't seem that disappointing I didn't see the movie,
I
but
was-
from what I
He's
could
an
see,
okay actor. He was just a weird Lex Luthor. Especially since they gave him a red wig, which made him look like Carrot Top, which made me think I was accidentally watching a weird remake of Chairman of the Board.
I mean, I don't.
They stole from a couple other movies in that one, too. I don't know if I want to hand out too. It's been out for a while.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
I've been meaning to learn that song just to have fun
Have
with
you?
it.
Have
And
you?
it's another
Have you
thing on my
really?
long list of things.
How's that book coming, by the way, friend?
I finished 2 chapters this week.
Cool. How many more chapters you got?
2?
You're almost done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 2 chapters and I fixed the epilogue.
Okay, so Bob's book, Faster Than the Speed of Sex, is only 4 chapters long.
40 minutes, give or take.
About 15 chapters
Faster
long.
than the speed of sex. 40 minutes, give or take.
Now, unless you're a white guy, then you just fuck like a rabbit.
No.
Anyway, Mike, did either of you see the old Superman movies? Did you see Superman 4?
Quest for Peace?
Yes.
No.
And that is why I
always-
Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Oh,
I get it. It pulls it all
Did
together.
you see that,
now.
Mike?
No, I didn't.
No, that's... He literally did the same thing I did. We just pulled from the Family Guy episode.
The plot to that movie was Lex Luthor combines his DNA with Superman's to create a supervillain named Nuclear Man, and again, it was a very disappointing movie, but
No, a Superman movie being disappointing. What?
A DC movie
What blasphemy
that
are
is
you
live
speaking?
action, disappointing.
I-
Next thing you're gonna tell me is an animated Marvel movie was actually good.
I don't know, I think the animated DC movies are really good.
He
but-
They
rises
are.
the boogly on that one.
They are. The DC is fine when it comes to like, let's do a live action TV show.
I'm gonna point this out here.
What's that?
I don't like DC live movies because they're all like Batman, and you know what I mean. They're all Nolan-esque, and you know that's true.
Yeah.
A little bit.
They're all dark now because out of nowhere it's just like DC needs to be dark and edgy. It's like what the fuck, man? Even Marvel's
feel
not
bad
this dark
because-
and edgy.
Because so many times they come close. Like Superman.
Superman killed a guy.
No, I mean Batman vs Superman. Well, that happens
well, actually,
eventually in the
one thing I
comics,
am
but
gl-
it's supposed to be a big built-up thing.
I am
It's-
glad about the one thing. In the Batman movies, I don't think they ever had Batman kill somebody.
They
No,
haven't, but
they skipped that movie and talked about it in Batman vs Superman, which is why he kills people in Batman vs Superman
Wait, he actually kills people in Batman vs Superman?
with a gun, if I remember.
That's not Batman.
Well, you see, they set it up where there's a scene where, if I remember correctly, he's in the Batcave and he's looking at he's looking at the display case with one of the Robin suits in it, and it's covered in blood, you know, riddled with bullet holes, and there's the ha 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 written over the case, and he's like, that's why I kill people now, because the Joker crossed that line with someone he liked, so he finally crossed that line and killed the Joker. But it's like, this is like the Indiana Jones movie. You spend the whole movie talking about adventures that would have made a better movie.
But that's the one defining aspect of him, is that he always is the
Batman
better
doesn't
man.
kill and he doesn't use guns.
Exactly. He
I
is
know.
the better man in every sense. Even if Joker did kill someone, he wouldn't kill the Joker, because that would break his moral code that he set up.
I know, which disappointed me at first, and I was willing to say,
I'm not gonna sit
okay,
here-
if you want to do that with the whole Jason Todd storyline and say losing Jason actually made him cross that line, I'll say, okay, you're gonna change things when you make movies, and you want to make a series, so if this is how you want to do it, I'm gonna let this one go. There were a couple other things, it's like, if you want to have
Like when
this
they made
movie...
Zod into whatchamacallit.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh no, they made Doomsday, and that was the point,
made-
was,
They used Zod's body as
they use Lex Luthor's DNA and Zod's DNA to make Doomsday. Which was like, okay, you stole that from Quest for Peace, which not a lot of people liked. Why did you steal from
Wait,
a movie nobody
but
liked?
why would you put why would you combine Lex Luthor?
so he'd be super smart, even though they do this weird thing where they don't talk about the fact that Superman is also apparently hyper intelligent, but like
Well,
ugh.
That's
There's
it.
a
I
lot.
like it when they did that. They mentioned that a little bit with the Flash, where he's technically the smartest member of the Justice League, where he figures out the problem the fastest, and then immediately forgets what the answer was just as
I
quickly.
have no idea who this guy is.
Exactly. Well, no. The thing that the Flash can do, and the reason why he's so ridiculous, is that if there's like a book or something and he needs to know the information, he can literally hyper read through the whole book, and then
You again.
What?
You again in the cutscene.
it's always John in the
I'm the
cutscene.
best around. Nothing gonna ever keep me down.
Yeah.
Except for Sonic.
Um,
If you haven't seen that one yet, strides were broken.
And you know what? Yeah, it was. But you know what? I would have, if they were gonna go that route, I would have been more interested if they had done the Flashpoint, because his dad deserved.
His
I like
dad is so bombastic.
His
in
dad
that.
would have done that.
For those who don't know, there's this whole subset of the Justice League story called the Flashpoint Paradox, where what if all the superhero origins were a little bit different? In this case, the guy mugging the Waynes shot Bruce instead of his parents.
Well, it was the butterfly effect because
If
In-
the
in
Flash
one-
had stopped his mom from getting killed,
yeah, the
then-
Flash never would have the superpowers.
or the
He would never have his super
superpower-
speed.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne would be killed instead of Martha and Thomas Wayne.
Which would have been the worst, apparently,
Yeah.
Since Thomas Wayne
becomes a fucking crazy Batman who does not share his son's view of
apparently
killing.
Thomas is on par with Batman. He's just a rougher version of
just
Batman.
willing to kill.
Yeah.
He already is a trained surgeon, so he'll put people back together again sometimes when he needs information. He'll beat them up, he'll put them back together, and he'll beat them up again if they don't start talking.
Yeah. What is the other one? 'Cause
His
it's-
mom becomes the Joker.
Yeah, his mom becomes the Joker. Cyborg exists, but Cyborg is like 90% robot, whereas in the other one he's like only like we'll say 70% is the safest bet.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But because he's 90%, it's like literally the only thing that's human about him is his brain, and even then it's not that human.
And isn't Superman skinny as all hell?
Yeah, because Superman, when he crashes into Central or Metropolis, and the government captures him and refuses to let him out in the sunlight and everything like that.
And if I
So
remember
he can never
correctly,
get to his powers.
if I remember correctly, there is a war between Paradise Island, the Amazons, and Atlantis.
Yeah, because Atlantis
there was-
declares war on the surface, and the Amazonians also declare war on everyone else. And then
Wonder Woman and Iron Man fuck each other, and then she cuts off
yeah,
Aquaman's wife's head.
Aquaman and apparently Wonder Woman were having sex behind Aquaman's wife's back.
So
and
she goes to fight Wonder Woman, who
that
kills her and wears her crown as a trophy.
Yeah.
So Aquaman decides, yeah, we're gonna kill you for that. Or at least try.
Yep.
And I remember that scene in the movie where Wonder Woman, in the Flashpoint Paradox movie, she killed Shazam.
Yeah.
She just killed Shazam.
She killed Shazam by making all the children go back to their forms and then killing all the children.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Superman killed everybody else. Because even a weakened and crippled version of Superman is enough to kill everyone.
I thought a giant explosion killed everyone.
It doesn't right away.
Its name was Superman.
I mean,
Because Superman flies in and kills pretty much 90% of what will be the Justice League. And then they're talking about that they go with this super nuclear option, which is basically they blow up the planet. And that's when Flash has to run away because Eobard Thane was being a dick.
I loved watching him try and get his powers back because he gets fucking lit by fire, and Thomas Wayne is like, "Okay, I'm not helping you anymore."
He got struck by lightning,
Lightning.
which caused him to combust.
And Thomas Wayne is
And
like,
that happened twice.
"Yep."
And the third time he said no. But the third time it worked. Like, they're doing that in the live action one now. I don't mean to date it, but that's where the episode's going. They're trying to give him his superpowers back. And they're like, oh, well, you'll just light yourself on fire. It'll be fine. But I already have this idea, like, not
God.
idea, but
Fuck, did I put anyone in here to reinforce me? I did.
Yes, you did.
you should be fine.
Yeah, you put Hisahide and a bunch of other people.
Damn right I did. Okay, who the hell was with me? Takatsu. Where am I?
Those
I don't want to bet.
sense.
Okay, there you go.
I think I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because these guys came with me, so I'm gonna also bring him. He's got things. I'll bring Tom Bay. I think I'll bring
Uh-huh.
you. Or you, and I will
Yeah.
bring.
One of my big problems, though, with the
Not
live...
by much.
Yeah, you should be fine, though. One of my big problems with live action is that, do you know that the show Gotham is apparently in the same timeline as The Flash and Green Arrow and Supergirl or whatever it is they have now?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot there was a Supergirl.
Like, that's in the same timeline? Like, happening at the same time?
Yeah, literally. Because the Flash shows up in Supergirl and he shows up in Gotham, they're saying. And it's like...
But where's Batman?
Yeah, exactly. Because they made Jim Gordon Batman. Yeah, stop and think about this for a second. And this is the reason I don't like the show Gotham. Bruce Wayne is a kid. all of Batman's rogues gallery is already there and is already fucking up Gotham. And Jim Gordon is the one fighting them.
I thought Gotham was supposed to be...
Before Batman,
prequels.
it's supposed to be the mafia people that
Yeah.
either A, become bigger mafia people,
It's
or
supposed
B,
to be like
get
Black
taken down
Mask.
by supervillains.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like Black Mask. Eventually, it would be like, you know, like the Cobblepots, and, you know,
Yeah.
like
And
Penguin
that was one of my favorite things to
Two-Faces.
watch in the episodes I did see, was Cobblepot rising to power.
Wait,
it was
who?
like, this is what I wanted to see.
And that means...
How the
Joker
villains...
Then that means Joker shouldn't be there.
But they had someone who basically becomes the Joker.
So they gave the Joker...
They
an
have
origin,
basically,
another origin
from
story.
what my understanding of it was,
They
is
do
that
all the time.
Oh, yeah, well,
they combined the Joker and the Red Hood together.
Which actually,
you know
well,
who I
did
don't
happen.
Like? No, you know what Joker I don't think I'm... You know what Joker I don't like, because I don't like the way he looks? The one from the Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
The guy who has the grill.
yeah, he's not.
He looks more to me like the Jokers from Batman Beyond, where the Jokers are just a gang of street toughs
Yeah.
borrowing the name Joker so Gotham will be scared of them.
And then if you watch Batman Beyond the movie, you realize that they were nowhere near the Joker's level of, intensity.
Oh, what you mean, Return of the Joker?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a great movie and had some of my favorite Joker bits. Like, he had the revolver that shot the bang flag, and then if you pull the trigger again, it shoots the bang flag. It shoots out and impales you. It's hilarious.
It is.
I mean, ironically, I don't go shooting people, but the Joker's funny.
What the fuck?
Public service announcement.
Bob feels the need to tell us that you shouldn't shoot people.
What the? I feel like that's not even a thing that should be stated. That's like common decency not to shoot somebody.
You know, like the one or two Japanese people who watch this are gonna be like, "What? No wonder Americans have so many shootings every week when white boy Babu has to teach them this."
Apparently, I think, what is it? I watched this one guy. I think he's a Japanese YouTuber.
Yeah.
He speaks English well, but he's got that. It's got that thing, when
Slight
it's not
accent,
your.
yeah.
Yeah, that thing is when you're not a native speaker.
Yeah.
But he's got like an Asian accent when he speaks English.
Okay.
But I could, But anyway, he went in, he did an experiment, and he asked, random people on the street, do they know what weeaboo is? And most Japanese people, the fuck?
Oh, you beat those two people and you're sworn brothers.
Nice.
Yeah.
But he goes there, right?
As long as he doesn't take too much damage.
He doesn't go there. He lives there. He's there and he's talking to random people on the street, and he's asking them like, "Hey, have you ever heard? Do you know what a weeaboo is?" And they're like, "No, what is that?" He's like, and literally they were like, "Is it otaku?" And they're like, "It has something to kind of do with that, but it's not really." And then he told them like, he's like, also, he's like, it's people who like Japan more than their own country, and they're like, oh, and he's like, now, do you think that's a positive or a negative word? And most people are like, I think it's negative because, boo sounds like it's a negative word to say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it kind of is.
It's a derogatory.
Yeah.
It's meant to be.
But you know what the funny thing is? It doesn't have a real definition.
It does.
No, it doesn't. Because it changes constantly, because people who don't even know what animation is or anything will call a person a weeaboo for, like, feigning any kind of interest in Japanese. Like, I like anime, weeb. Okay.
Yeah, but that's the point. It's that you put the Japanese culture above whatever your culture is.
Yeah, but just because you like anime doesn't mean,
Yeah, but it's
put
just...
it above their culture.
Yeah, but that's just an easy thing.
Yeah.
Because most of the time when you talk to the people like that, though, they have that kind of air of, oh, because I've talked to people like this before. I'll be like, oh, I'll watch, like, English, like, show that'll be based on the comic. And it's like, But, the mangas in Japan is so much better. You get the people from, fucking whatchamacallit, the Ghost in the Shell, who are like, I don't like the fact that Scarlett Johansson is playing the main character because she's not Japanese. Yeah.
I agree with John, as long as they can fit the original voice actors in some way.
That's all I'm saying. Wouldn't that be a nice touch, though?
It would be.
Let them be, what was it, the radio people you said?
Exactly. Like, wouldn't it be awesome if they did do a live-action Cowboy Bebop to have, Bruce, Bo Billsley, Stephen J. Bloom, Wendy Lee, and the other voice actors for the guy,
It
just,
would be nice.
as random
Or
cameos.
a nod.
They even did
Like
that
if
right
they were-
in. They even did that right in Speed Racer, where the original voice of Speed Racer was one of the news reporters. They at least
See?
snuck him in somewhere.
Exactly. And he wasn't a huge part, was it? It was just,
No, it was just that little nod. It's like, yeah, we remember the show.
Exactly. Like, that's not bad.
That wouldn't be bad, but
That's all I'm saying.
no, like they were complaining about that, but I was watching Razor Fist and he made a really good point. He's like, for all these people who are bitching and moaning about that, they're like, let's talk about the fact that most Japanese anime is stolen from American action movies. What is Ghost in the Shell? It's the Running Man. It's like the whole premise of it is the American movie, The Running Man. Like, how can you sit there and bitch and moan about, one culture taken from another if you are going to steal the whole plot to one movie and now call it Ghost in the Shell?
Oh, but what about that one anime? Nope. Count of Monte Cristo.
That's an anime.
Oh yeah, I know. The art style was amazing, but I forget what was the name of the anime.
It literally, I think it was called Gaston or something.
I was trying to go back and watch it at one point, but I forgot the name, so I couldn't look it up.
Just look up anime. Just type in anime.
Count of Monte Carlo anime.
That's really easy. That being said, though, I don't know how much of it is like a kind of a maniaco.
Kind of a Maniato.
Yeah.
Count of Monte Carlo. Cask of Amontillado was the other one that was really cool.
I don't know how much of that was because I don't know. I never read never read it.
It was the
It's
poor
really-
boy has a crush on the rich girl, so all her rich guy friends decide to.
That's the blue guy, right?
Yeah.
I
They
Okay.
in the anime, it's in space, so they throw him into a black hole, I think.
Yeah,
But
they threw him into a prison and she got like a blue. I remember only because
I forget if it was disease that
I
changed his
also
face
remember.
in the,
You know what?
in the
Also,
book.
I remember.
I think it also depends on which version you're going with, because the one I remember was the guy was moderately rich and famous, and then the other people try to steal his family, his wealth, and everything like that, and they succeed.
They actually did. I think they did a mixture of both in the anime because
Yeah,
he was friends with the guy. He was friends with the husband. He was friends with the husband of the main character, who married his love, who was also friends with the highest banker and the highest judge.
yeah.
And they all, and he tears them down. What I remember about the anime though was the judge's wife had an affair. No, I'm sorry, not the judge's wife. The banker's wife had an affair with the judge, and they had a son. And then the count releases the son, and then in one episode, the son starts banging his mother.
Yeah.
Like
'cause it was
Odysseus style?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, not Odysseus. I'm sorry. That's a
No.
totally different
Oedipus,
thing.
right.
Oedipus.
And I was like, what? And then I'm pretty sure I thought he was going to try and rape his half-sister. Oh, and then the main character, the kid, who's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, his best friend dies in the count. Giant Mexican.
Because
And I think the series ends with the count and the father just what is it? Oh God, losing paying attention. I think it ends with them pretty much in the count's hideout while it's all crumbling. I don't know. It was interesting.
Because the main message to it is usually that the revenge becomes all-consuming, and then you lose everything because you committed this super revenge.
Exactly. Like Sasuke.
Yeah.
Well,
Except
I
for
don't
he
know.
didn't
Sasuke
lose
pulled a
everything.
full
Anakin, where he
I
just
don't
started
know.
running around killing people.
And then-
You were the chosen one! You were supposed to be better.
Or my personal
I
favorite.
hate you.
Or my personal favorite on Montiato. I mean, Monte Carlo one is the Simpsons one. When Mr. Burns is the old man, he's like, I'm too old to get my fortune. Also, I violated you sexually while you were asleep. It's okay. Homer goes through the tunnel, winds up right back in the jail cell, and he's like, hey. He's like, huh? Does it 3 times. He's like, hey, what's up? And then he kills Mo, I think, in like the most elaborate thing ever. And he turns into a giant falafel or whatever.
I think so.
Wasn't that also... Oh, yeah, and then the premise for that was Mo set him up as he was, you know...
Yeah, because that's what the...
What is it? He was giving information out to England.
They pretend that he was a treasonous or so on and so forth. And it's like the man with the iron mask, I think, is also... It's loosely, like,
I thought that
off that.
I thought that was a story about a prince who...
Yeah, because I think he also gets... He basically... The same thing happens. He starts off really powerful and rich and famous, and then gets fucked over because, you know, that's how the world works. Slowly but surely, you get fucked over. And all your stuff will be stolen from
And then you become revenge.
you. Revenge! Exactly. But yeah, it's one of those things.
Exactly.
A lot of good old books, definitely.
Yeah, there's one with, I think it's the guy who played Jesus. He played, the Count. You know, and, whatchamacallit.
In which one? Are we talking about the Passion of the Christ?
Passion of the Christ, that's
Okay.
it. Jim Caviezel. He played, the Count one
Fizzle.
time.
Fizzle.
The guy from the
Cthulhu?
first one.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
How do you measure a year in the life?
In daylights, sunsets, in midnights, or cups of coffee. In inches, in miles, laughter and strife. 525,000. How do you measure a year in a life? How about love?
What about love?
Don't you want someone to care about you?
These dreams go on when I close my eyes. Every
I have to ask because I don't know. Is that Rent?
Yeah,
Okay.
Rent, which switched into Heart.
Okay.
it did.
I just had to be sure because I dislike Rent.
Everyone dislikes Rent.
I haven't seen it.
Who wants to pay money to live somewhere?
Well,
I see what he did.
I got what you. No, it's because when it first came out, because I used to hang around with theater people.
Oh, I was in
would
high
all,
school
like-
theater. It was something people talked about a lot.
No, you don't know nothing. I hated Wicked because of our music teacher in Schaefer. He wouldn't shut up about fucking Wicked. He played Defying Gravity almost every day in the class, and I was like, God damn, I hate this just because it's in my face. It's nuts.
In my face! In my face! You're in my eyes!
We're sworn brothers now. I would trade everyone for. I'm not kidding, except my wife. But I would trade everyone for a Tadakatsu.
How many times we're going to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
Get him!
You can see the love in the older SpongeBob. It was written really cleverly.
Yeah.
Right, Mr. J.
That show was written well.
Dude, that had Kevin.
Oh!
Was it Kevin Costner?
Conroy.
Mark Hamill's last time. Yeah, he keeps saying it's going to be the last time, but
Oh, well, we
never
got
is.
Mitsuhide Akechi. Was not
Oh,
expecting
nice.
that.
Oh, he said his last time would be the Killing Joke, but the Killing Joke has been confirmed.
Yeah, now the Killing Joke, they are doing it, so...
I don't think he's confirmed to be in it, but
Oh,
I
he
really
is.
hope he's. Oh,
it's
that's
him
awesome.
and Kevin Conroy.
Mike,
Oh, it's...
should I?
Yes,
There's-
he's useless.
that
Get
is-
rid of him.
Look at how low his leadership and wisdom are. Even his politics aren't that high.
Yes, and it is...
No,
If you want an orgasm in your ear,
Listen.
listen to...
I love Mark Hamill as the Joker. I really do. but I don't believe him when he says that because he said he wasn't going to reprise his role for Batman Arkham 3 or Arkham Origins.
He said he wasn't going to do it
Knight.
for Arkham Knight, but
Exactly, but he came back and it was awesome because it was my favorite part.
I think
hey, Brucey!
I think he said that he was going to do one more, but
Yeah, he said he would do one more. It would
and-
only be the Killing Joke because it was like an ultimatum.
Yeah.
He thought they would never make the Killing Joke because it gives the Joker a definite backstory, which, like you said, they
a
like
definite
resetting.
backstory. Plus, it's also
One of the more violent DC comics.
and it's R-rated. It's going to be hard to get around, and oh yes.
Well, look at the Joker. He's not Batman. He kills. He's a psychopath.
Yeah, like I said, the deleted scenes to Batman Beyond the Return of the Joker, where the Joker actually gets impaled.
Thank you, Tadakatsu.
But yeah, so they're doing that. That'll be awesome.
This is almost as long as the Gamerback fights.
It is. This was a long episode, but we had a lot done.
We
so.
did.
And a lot of interesting conversation.
Exactly. I was
Yeah.
just trying to get this up. Like my penis. What do you see?
So they're gonna attack again. Hopefully, there's nothing. I would say if we have to defend, that's where we're gonna end it.
That's fine with me. In daylights, in sunsets.
God damn it!
Alright, I'll change it up for you. We're gonna make you popular.
Oh, I like that one.
When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features,
Ugh.
I remind them on their own we have to think of celebrated head states or especially great
throw a Swiffer at you.
communicators. Did they have brains and knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were
Yeah.
popular. Please, it's all about popular.
Can we have a separate part of the channel where we sing stuff?
Hey, Mike, that's what you get for having two people who still enjoy theater. Although Bob's more active in it than I ever was.
I mean, I don't dislike.
Oh wait, I know a guy who
theater.
was Trekkie.
Trekkie Monster?
Yeah, we can talk to him, see where he got the puppet from. You and I can be the two arms of Trekkie Monster.
Oh my god, yes! Oh, me sorry, Kate Monster.
Other YouTubers, if you want to help out with this, one.
Oh, wow, damn! Wherever we can invade, we can just invade.
He wants us to attack the Capitol. He's like, "Will you just attack the damn thing?" Instead of making these
We set
circles.
that as the target, but we can change that anytime.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't need to do this one right now.
I mean, don't you wanna?
We're at 52
Or
minutes.
like, it'll be next.
Nah, I mean,
I'm going to attack it. But
like...
you want
Okay,
to
set up the battle
start
and
up
then do it
next?
in the next one?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's how
Okay.
we'll start the next one. I'll
Exactly.
attack into it. So while
I
we're
have no
doing
idea
that,
who
let's
this
do
is.
the
Yes, Ginchio
outro.
and Nagamasa.
Yeah.
That I remember. Otherwise, if you hit R1, it'll show you where they're all
Yeah.
from.
Well, I also don't know who else was rocking with Mike, so... Let's get rid of Ginchio, because she's the only one that has a...
Yeah,
Odon
everybody is
Castle.
an Odon Castle. That's mine. All right. Well, if you guys want to be a true here of the three gamers, please hit comment, like, or subscribe. We're going to end this here. If you want to check out some of the stuff that we put up on Facebook or Twitter, that's in the down box. That'll always be good for you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Next time, you get to see us attack the Capitol.
Exactly. Let's see if Mike can do it. He's outnumbered pretty decently, but
I'll be fine.
we'll give him all the things. I think I restocked you with mostly everything.
That should be
mean,
good.
Do you want to do this? This is still...
I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it next time.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Also, me and Bob are defying gravity.
And you can't pull us down.
That's what I'm talking about.